with Coach JT, man. Do me a favor, subscribe to the podcast, leave some comments, hit that like button, tell me what you think. Also, tap in with me, man. The spring and summer is going to be really big. I know I can feel it. Building momentum. We're going to keep this thing pushing, and I appreciate y'all for really tapping in, supporting, getting merch, anything, everything, man. It goes unnoticed. It's been seen. So I appreciate from everybody tapping in, all my guests, all the supporters. Definitely got to give out another shout out to, man, some people who've been supporting the show. But also, like I said, they're investing in me, man. They're doing some podcast advertising. So out of Elk Grove, man, Urban Medical Aesthetics Beauty Bar, facials, everything you could think of, from your face to the Botox stuff. Fellas, I suggest you get a facial. I had my first one. It was dope. Definitely going to go back. And again, man, Urban Aesthetic, Medical Aesthetic Beauty Bars in Elk Grove. Again, tap in with Tasha and her team. You guys can find them right off the I-5 freeway. They have all your needs. Their contact number is 916-365-2013. Again, man, tap in with the Beauty Bar for the A1 service. Today, had one of my prior guests on the show. She's back from overseas doing her thing on the hoop court, but she's jumped right back into getting into this work, planning for the spring and summer with the women's PBA tryout coming up May 6th and 7th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Registration is now open. She is also helped run the league. She also plays in the league. She's also has her hands in really making this whole thing work. Somewhat, I wouldn't say on her own, but she's a big part of pushing this thing and making it go. So Fatima, thanks for coming and joining and getting on tonight.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here as always.
Not a problem. This is the second go around, so we're just gonna keep it going, man. We're just gonna keep this thing going. But before we get into the to the events and the summertime league and stuff you got going on, just give me a quick recap though. How was the season for you, man? How many places did you end up going, or where'd you go? Because you be moving, so you gotta let me know where you at, man. You be hopping around, taking flights and out of here. So how'd it go for you?
I know. I'm trying to, do it as long as I can.
Yeah.
But I've just finished my season playing over in Ireland. I was playing for the Tulka Rovers. Lived in Dublin, which was pretty amazing. It was a great experience while I was there.
Go.
You know, first time the team had moved up into this division, so we ended up finishing third. Your girl averaged about 25 and 6.
Average, that's a little moderate there. I mean, 25 and 6, about, nah, you was efficient. That was some buckets. So you was giving out some buckets. Like, hey,
yeah, no, I did what I could,
Yeah. That's what it was. How was that environment up there, living up there? Like, what was the weather like up there? Cold? What?
Oh my God, it was like literally the weather I've probably experienced like all of the seasons while I was there, just in that short span. So it
Really?
would be like sunny, and then it would just all of a sudden rain, and then there was like a moment where it snowed a little bit, which was a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it was a cool experience. Like the people there, they were amazing. The club, they were amazing as well. Definitely recommend, if you guys ever want to go check out a country over in Europe, definitely check out Ireland. I lived in the downtown part, I believe, because it was a lot going on. So, yeah, it was a great experience.
That's what's up. Add it to the resume. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Before I go any further, man, I'm saying I know you're you're a Bay Area native, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just that's why everybody's buzzing. It's real out here. Yep, all day, man. You know what I'm saying?
I see the Kings doing their thing this season for sure.
Hey, they're trying to do something, man. The energy is dope, man. Shout out to the Kings, man. Shout out to the city. It's been a long time coming, right? But I've been here, faithful, never wavered. But it's definitely dope. The energy's dope. But it's well deserved, man. So I hope the city enjoys it, breaks it in, and just has. I just want to see 7 games. I mean, I want to win, of course. I want to max this thing out, 7 games, whatever it is. Just vibe out with the city, rock out with some good hoop, man. Because I'm definitely looking forward to that. But I had to slide that in there real quick. It's been a while, so I can't really say that, but it's cool. Home team. I'm a homer, loyal to the soil. All right, so let's talk about the women's PBA. Actually, give me a little bit of history behind that because it's something that has come about recently, but it's been consistently going forth thus far. Talk about how it just got started with that idea and where did it come from, or how did it come into play?
Honestly, I decided to make a transition literally when I just signed to go and play in Mexico, and I ended up having to make a tough business decision. Made that decision, took that leap of faith, had a good group of people, behind me, supporting me, pushing me. to make this change, and literally thought of the name one night. And I just started, getting to work, putting everything into play. And, we ended up starting in June. We went all 10 weeks throughout the season. And to be completely honest, like, I was a little bit scared to finally be able to do something, on my own, finally have my name, on something. Because, this is literally like my passion. This is my purpose. I love being able to give back to my community. I love being able to hoop, and I'm putting all of those things together. And, this is how it came about. And I'm just, again, I mean, I've said this a bunch of times. I was just really honored to see how well we were received in the community. Like, we had a lot of people come out, especially during the finals weekend. And, not only did they have an amazing time, but all of the ladies, all of the coaches, all of the trainers that, were a part of it last year, they had a phenomenal time. And, some of them were able to do more things within their careers, progress, within their career. So, I mean, at the end of the day, as I reflect on this, I'm just like, I can definitely see that I'm um, doing, what I love to do, but I'm also making, positive change within the community. So I'm like, I want to take it and run with it as long as I can, and continue to, see how I can really develop this league and just, build something amazing for the community.
Yeah, you got to ride that wave, ride the momentum, but also, especially when dope to see people appreciate the work, though. I mean, any business, especially being an entrepreneur in anything, right? You get to get acknowledged, or people to accept the work, or also want to be a part of it, or you get a chance to also for you add to your resume different mindset now, right? I'm a professional player here, but shoot, I'm whatever you want to call me, the what I'm saying, the David Stearns or whatever else of this league over here, right? You got your own title, so it's like you're doing two things at once, but also being successful in it. Which is dope. Like, what was the first year of the league? Was it last? It wasn't last summer, right?
It was last summer.
Oh, wow.
It was quick. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect things to take off the way that they did, with it being like, we're literally still within our first year. Like,
right, I was right, pretty much,
like,
right.
next week marks like the 1 year anniversary of creating. Right. But I mean, yeah, a lot has happened just within this year, and I'm like, moving forward into the second season, we are in a really good position to do a lot of great things and offer a lot more, opportunities, as well as, resources to anyone that's within the, the organization. And, just to have everyone rocking with us again, our coaches, Refology, they've been an amazing part in making all of this possible. So, like I said, I'm just looking for bigger and better
shout out to all
this year.
the current sponsors or partners right now in it, but we are looking for more. So if y'all want to sponsor, support, you gotta tap in with her, man. Send a message, email, something, because everybody they can use your support. But let's get into some logistics of the event or the actual tryout date coming up, man. Because they may have seen the post, maybe not. But right now, let's get into as far as the details, specifics of what's going on with that, because it's coming soon. So, like, ladies, y'all should be in there. Y'all should be ready. Y'all should be hooping. You should be stretching. You should be ready to go, because it's coming soon. May 6th and 7th is around the corner. But let's get some information out there too right now while we're here.
Yeah, no. So obviously we're starting May 6th and 7th. This year so far, literally we have 38 ladies that have signed up. I am closing registration at 48. Okay. I feel like that is a great number. So, there's a lot of new players coming in looking for a spot on, one of the 6 teams. You
said one of 6 teams?
One of 6 teams, yeah. So it's definitely going to be an even more competitive summer. It's going to be an even more competitive summer. Okay. So I'm incredibly, I'm excited. I'm super excited. But, everyone that has already registered, including, the returning players, I've been providing a private run for these ladies during the week. So, everyone's seeing what the competition's looking like pretty much. And, we're being able to, put that work in, start getting conditioned so that we're in better shape, starting this out this year. So we have some special guests that will be at the tryout this season. I'm really excited to have them. Don't want to
that means y'all gotta show up. Y'all gotta show up. Y'all gotta be there.
Yeah, you gotta show up. Yeah. We have some really amazing
Okay.
sponsors this year. Yeah, I really appreciate them for believing
Yeah,
in what
for
we're
sure.
creating, and wanting to help us grow as an organization. So I'm happy to have them. We've got a few new coaches this season, so we're upping the level
All around.
on we're just upping the level all
Yes,
around, definitely. And
that's what's up.
yeah,
So
see,
the
yeah,
growth is happening quick, but also you're being very strategic about it, and that's definitely business like. But
yeah,
also you're running a league, right? So you're not just running a recreation thing. You're running a league because also out of this you help players get film, get opportunities to play basketball other places. Correct?
yeah. No, 100%. So, I mean, anyone that's a part of this, especially those with aspirations of playing at the next level, this year I'm going to be providing workshops where we're working on, basketball resume building. I'm going to teach players how to cut up film so you don't have to rely on others to go and do that for you, because
Smart.
obviously that's a
Oh
very
yeah.
important component in marketing yourself. This year we're also going to be holding a branding workshop. Yeah, so
Okay.
we got that in the works. We're also going to be doing like a financial literacy workshop as well, just to help players, better manage their finances. Not even when they're just leaving to play overseas, but even here. I feel like that's a very important thing. But we're offering strength and
Nice.
conditioning training throughout the season. We're offering skill development with our trainers
Nice.
here throughout the season. We have Dr. Alexis, who's going to be providing, some care to our athletes. She actually has her own uh, practice over in
Okay.
Walnut Creek, so she's allowing us to go to her facility. She's a chiropractor. She's
Nice.
amazing. I personally worked with her back when she was at Life West, and now she's doing her own thing right now. So I'm
Nice.
happy to be able to have her with us this year. But yeah, like I said, I'm really working on creating as many resources for any and everyone within this organization, because I'm trying to maximize the opportunities
That's
that
definitely
everyone gets.
dope. It's a big task, but also it's a great experience for yourself and for others that are actually wanting to pursue this career. But so again, we're getting into the logistics of this too. What's the I guess what's the qualifications for one who may be interested in trying out or making a team? What does that look like?
I mean, honestly, if you've seen how we've played or you've come to a game, you can already see like the level of
Okay.
competition is pretty high, because anytime anyone steps out on the court, like everyone's ready to compete. And that's what I love about this league. Like we can go out there ready to compete, but after it's all done, it's
Mhm.
still a family unit. Like everyone wants to see, everyone win. But, one of the main requirements is that since we aren't an NCAA, certified, we don't have any type of
Mhm.
NCAA certification. I really look to have players that have already finished all of their collegiate eligibility
Right.
to be in this league. Players that like myself are still playing professionally to come and play in this league, and then players that just have that love for the game that still want to compete. Like they're all
Okay.
welcome to come out here. There's no age limit. As long as you can ball and you can hang, then
Yeah. That's what's
come
up.
through. Yeah.
So how many games do they get, and what's the playoff structure look like going forward? I mean, going forward this year, as far as the numbers wise, how many games can I expect to play and stuff?
Yeah, so we have 9 games just
Okay.
during the regular season, and then we get to the finals tournament, the tournament of champions, towards the end of the season. um, you can play anywhere from 3 to 2
Okay.
to 1 game. It's cutthroat. It's win or
Oh,
go
right off.
home.
So you say tournament style, so it's like college tournament style tournament play at the end. You got to keep you win advance, if
Yeah,
not, you're done. So you're basically you say you're
yeah.
guaranteed those nine. You're guaranteed that all 6 teams make the. I'm sure that they make. Is it they make the tournament right?
All 6 teams make it, but obviously during regular season, it really just
Seeding.
depends on
Yep.
seeding. We go by wins and losses, but this year we're going to add a little bit of an incentive this year
That's
for the winner.
hey, that's
Yeah,
what it's
so
about.
we're going to be
That's what's
announcing
up.
that soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
So adding
going to be
throwing
good.
something in there, something else on the table for the athletes, which is dope. Um, what
Yeah.
about because I saw some I didn't get a chance to make it out last year, but watch some clips and stuff. How electric and energized is those games when you guys play? Because I've seen the clips and of course highlights highlight that, but it seems like a lot of high level competition, but also the energy in the gym is kind of like it's professional, but you get that homegrown outside type. Like we play at the park type. Like nah, it's real out here, man. Everybody's
Yeah.
competing. Ain't no slacking going on. It's it's dope.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you know how it is. This is the Bay Area culture. Like everyone comes
Right.
out here to compete. Like there's so much talent here, and I'm really happy that I get the opportunity to put a spotlight on it because
Right.
people need to see this. Like there's so many people that, especially those that want to play at the next level, they get discouraged because once they finish
What's
college, they
next?
don't really know how to navigate to
Facts.
get to that process, like get to that next step. So, with me being here and me sharing my knowledge, especially, with me being able to
Right.
play
Yeah.
6 years. Like it's rare to be able to, have that type of longevity within your career. But every other place I go to, I'm learning. I'm constantly networking. So, if the team that I just played on is looking for players, I'm like, hey, I have a
Right.
whole league here. And because I've built that trust with them, they're more confident with, going with who, I'm, sending them. And therefore, like, if they don't have an agent or if they do have an agent, I'm just helping
Yeah,
them increase
definitely
their
read
chances.
those posts. Say,
But
hey, gotta go now. I need a big, need a wing, serious only. I got you.
yeah,
Which is like you don't have to do that, but to have you as that relationships is everything, right? That relationship person, you can grab somebody
yeah,
here, send them here, so vice versa. I mean, that means everything. So hopefully, I'm sure they appreciate you, but if not, I know they do, and you're doing a great job at that too, because you don't have to do it. I mean, realistically, you.
I honestly, I don't have to do it. Like, there's so many people that are out here just looking for jobs, and I literally reach out to specific people that I feel would fit what
Yep.
this team is looking for. Like, I just helped send one of our former players, Ashley Hart,
Dope.
to Mexico, and this is her first time playing professionally overseas. Like, she went to Las
Okay.
Positas, graduated from SF State, and literally within a year of graduating college, she's now a
There you
certified
go.
like professional. She's
Yeah.
building now. So I mean, just like that, I'm trying to do that for any and anyone that, is deserving of the opportunity, but is going to continuously like work and just better themselves and then just pay it forward once
That's
they've
what's
been
up.
there.
Again, so when is registration date closed for these tryouts?
If we
Oh,
can hit that 48 mark, yeah. So if we might hit that 48 mark probably, I don't know,
yeah.
by this weekend. But if not, I am closing registration
Okay.
on the
So I
22nd
would
of
say for
this month.
anybody listening,
Yeah.
tuning in as got interest, sign up now because once the 48 comes, it's done. So, what I mean, definitely don't wait till
Yeah.
that end of the month. You got interested in doing it, you want to get out there, sign up now. Where can they shout the socials that way they can follow the page and the information and stuff like that?
Yeah. So all of our links at Women's PBA, and for the website,
That's what's up.
womenspba.com.
So you guys can follow them, and we'll definitely post it on our sites, our pages. Definitely looking to get in there, do some interviews with some of our players of the games. We'll add some other stuff to try to do my part to help build this thing and grow it together. And also, like I said, you guys and whoever's listening and watching, just support too. If you want to come out and watch games, man, go out there and watch some games. And I mean, check it out, check the environment out. It's definitely something that we'll be tapped into going forward, and also supporting the movement. As far as you personally, what are some goals or something that you're big picture you have for this league outside of what you're already doing? What else is on there on your wall or on your brain? Like, okay, this is something that I'm trying to paint a picture. Or what you get? How big we going?
What I'm trying to manifest right now, um, with that incentive I spoke about earlier, I want that for this season, but for next season, I want to be able to get to a point where I'm able to pay players, coaches, staff, anyone that is working within the organization. I
Facts.
want to create jobs within the community. I want to have this league, partnered with the major
Yeah,
brand. Like I'm literally, I'm working on speaking this into, existence, but this is what I'm looking to manifest for this league because, like I said, I don't feel like there's anything like this
right.
out here. Like not even just in the Bay Area, but just
Yeah,
in the country. And um, I really want to continue to empower the athletes and support others that are continuing to empower athletes as well. But I'm really trying to build this, and I want to be able to have the next generation of athletes have this
yeah.
as an option, so they continue to do what they love or achieve their goals of
Yeah,
playing
definitely. You talk about
overseas.
educating everybody too, right? So they're getting education about sports and about the management, the money, the finances, the wellness part, all that stuff. I'm sure is needed. Now I'm sure it's definitely needed to help these athletes get somewhere and maintain,
Yeah,
right? Get to stability. Because I mean, you got to have a plan outside of a plan, right? Plan A. So yeah, some people it does work only with plan A, but those backup plans come in, come in handy, and definitely should have one. That's definitely dope.
and it's just and it's not just all about
Yeah,
like basketball. Like I believe the connections we're building. Like if someone wants to go out and do something that isn't basketball related, I feel like we're in the process of building those connections to
right.
where they can go out there and network and possibly work for
Dope.
someone else. But can still be able to continue to hoop
Yeah,
and everything like
that's
that.
definitely dope. Again, hey, sponsorships is welcome. If you want to come support, you want to donate, hey, she ain't turning nothing down. Come support, you know what I'm saying? Have some conversations.
We're
Tap
taking it all.
have some
We're taking it
conversations, tap in.
all.
If you got information or want to connect, man, do that, please, because that's what I'm using this platform too also is for resources for people, right? Tap in with each other, support the brand, the movement, whatever they got going, support the women in out there, right? Support the league, but also it's helping their city, their area too, but also it's helping individuals get opportunity to do something that probably been a dream of a lot of people, but now with another outlet or revenue stream to get somewhere. This is a pipeline, right? So she's putting herself out there and networking for others other than herself, which is a dope, and it should be definitely rewarded. Again, May 6th and 7th, though, it starts off. The trial starts off. Don't forget, you'll see the flyers, but you better register by the end of this week, or them last 10 spots will not be available. That's definitely dope. I'm excited to hear about the incentive stuff coming up, the special guests, man. Definitely keep everybody in tune. I'm sure, again, I know the area, the crowds that came and watch the games, they were into the games. I mean, you can see them, they're into the games, like, which is definitely dope. It's that kind of homegrown thing when I saw out there. It's like an old little high school type of arena type game. It's loud
Yeah.
in there. They talking trash, they getting after it. It's dope. It's dope though, man. But I'm excited to get down there and watch some games and also speak to some women about just their success there and some of their gameplay going forward. Before we get out of here, though, anything else that we need to get out there for people want to know about it, information? Just want to make sure you shout the socials out again and make sure again one more time, May 6th and 7th, be there because it's gonna be some tough competition.
Yeah, so I mean, we start season
Okay.
June 3rd. We would love to have everyone out there. We're going to be at Fremont High School for our first game. So
Okay.
I'll definitely be tapping in with everyone, sending out, email blasts to, just keep everyone informed about this season. Like I said, we are, still looking for
Okay.
sponsors for this season. So if you have any type of
Yep.
business out there that, can create some sort of synergy and obviously help each other move forward, definitely connect with me. Like I would love to sit and talk with you about it. And lastly, again, thank you to everyone that's supporting us. Like we couldn't or we wouldn't be where we're at today without you guys. So I really do appreciate you guys. Hope to see some more familiar faces and some new faces this season at all of the games.
Yeah,
And
bring your game.
yeah.
Don't bring your game. You gotta make a team though. Bring your game. You gotta make the squad though. It's a real trial. You don't get to pay to play. You gotta get out here and make the squad and get to work. So like I said, it's gonna be definitely a dope environment,
Yeah.
live environment. I know the city appreciates you and the players do. And like I said, this is up there. So we're gonna y'all run this video up, man. Share with everybody, like it, share it, send it to other athletes so they can get the information. They can watch it and get the information and tune in. And also, again, I'm gonna say to get you better register. She said once 48 hits, it's cut off, so y'all gonna be a little short. But I'm definitely excited again, proud of you. Keep it up. I know it's hard work, long nights, long days, right? Outside of what you're regularly doing. So that's definitely something that's
Yeah.
got to be a community. You know what I mean, it's a long grind, but again, you're doing others and blessing other people. So they definitely will fall back on you in your business right now. So all right. Appreciate you taking time out here tonight. I know you're gonna either get to work or get some sleep and right back to work tomorrow. So I appreciate you.
Right
All right,
back to
y'all heard
work.
it here first again, May 5th, 6th, and May 6th and 7th. Tap in with the women's PVA. It's going down. Be there. Don't play no games. Bring your A game because it's finna get real out there coming up, man. It's a summertime grind, man. Thanks for teaming for tapping in with me, Coach JT. We out. Peace. All right, all love.
Appreciate